Alright, this is going to be a little bit of a different video. I don't know how this is going to go. This is just something I've had on my mind for a very long time. Basically, I'm not a person who gets triggered very often. I'm not a person who gets upset or lets things get to me, but there's one thing on the internet that just bugs me every time I see it, and it's the term Karen to describe an entitled, asshole, crazy woman, basically, is what the name Karen has become. And this, I've got a soft spot for this because my mom's name was Karen. And honestly, it just pisses me off when I see this because my mom was the best person. She was the nicest. She was the kindest. She wasn't entitled at all. And some of you know this, some of you don't, but my mom had multiple sclerosis, MS, and my mom had progressive MS, which is basically, if you don't know, it's like your nerves are slowly deteriorating. Your nerves are wearing away, and it basically, slowly, your brain stops being able to tell the rest of your body what to do. So like with my mom, it started with her legs, and then it went to her upper body, her arms. She wasn't able to move her legs, her arms, and then it went up and to the point where she couldn't even talk. And then eventually it killed her, right? So my mom passed away in 2017, and her name was Karen, and she was a wonderful person. And I just really want to put an end to this term. I don't know. It's over, okay? It's old. It's stupid. I hate it. Every time I hear it, it pisses me off because I think about my mom and how great she was and how this is describing now a horrible person, basically. And I take it almost as like a personal attack. And like I said, I'm not a person who gets triggered very often. I don't. I really, I am the most passive person in the world, but this just gets to me. And I realize by putting this out there, I'm just like giving fuel to people. I know I'll probably get more comments underneath from people who are like, people who want to get a rise out of me and know now this is a trigger for me and blah, blah, blah. And if you're one of those people who takes pleasure in causing someone else pain, then in advance, I don't know, go fuck yourself. I don't know what else to say. But it's just, this like literally was just on my mind all night tonight. It's like 1:30 a.m. I'm supposed to be sleeping, but I just could not get to sleep because I've been thinking about my mom a lot today. And then I think about that whole thing. My mind always goes back to the whole like Karen term. I think about my mom and it goes back to this whole Karen thing. And I hate it. I hate it so much. And I just think it's like, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that feels like this. I know I'm not the only one that feels like this. My wife is in a like a Facebook group with a bunch of other mothers, and they share like parenting tips and stuff. And one of those mothers opened up about how she's thinking about changing her name because her name is Karen. And she's just embarrassed by it because of how this whole thing has spun out of control. When she goes to order takeout food, she gives them a fake name because she's so embarrassed about her name. And it's ridiculous that she has to feel like that. Because you're basically lumping everyone together as this. Why can't we just go back to calling them assholes? Why does it have to be this Karen term? And honestly, I don't even know if I'm going to upload this video. I just had to get it off my chest. Like 100%. I've been thinking about doing a video like this for a long time, and it's just, I couldn't get to sleep tonight, so I was like, you know what, it's time. I was like, oh, I'll do it in the morning, I'll do it, and I was like, you know what, I can't even sleep right now, it's on my mind right now, let's just get it off my chest, and maybe I'll feel better. But like I said, my mother was dealt a shit hand in life, and she was a great person, she was amazing, and I didn't get to enjoy her as long as I should have been able to. I didn't get to enjoy her very long I didn't get to have that like adult bond with her. You know when you grow up and you're an adult and you're like best friends with your parents now? Like I didn't get that with her because the second half of my life, she was basically just in a wheelchair and then couldn't talk to me, and it was a one-sided conversation a lot of the time. And then it got worse. And I will say that my dad is a saint. He took care of her the entire time. Stuck around by her side. My mom even told him, like, hey, just put me in a hospital, you gotta move on. And he was like, hell no, I'm not doing that. And I don't know. I'm just really like, this is a different video for me. Honestly, I don't know. I know everyone's like, oh, I might delete this video, but I don't know how this is going to be perceived. I don't know if people are going to take this as me just trying to start another agenda or something. Like, I had to get it off my chest. It pisses me off. The whole Karen term thing it's done. It's old. It's stupid. Let's just bury it, okay? Let's bury it in all the other dead memes on the internet. Can we just get rid of it? I don't know. It it really it just pisses me off. I've only known one Karen in my life, and she was the most wonderful person I have ever met. And it's not fair. If my mom was still around, she'd be like, don't even do the video. Who gives a shit? She would just tell me not to worry about it, but I just feel like I have to, I don't know, I have to stand up for her. I have to do something because it's always on my mind. I don't know, maybe this will make me feel a little bit better. Who knows? But yeah, I don't know. I just had to get this out there, get it off my chest, and thank you for listening. And please just consider what I've said here. And I don't know, let's try to come up with a different term that doesn't lump a whole group of people into one thing. Let's just call them assholes again, all right? Go back to the good old-fashioned, you're an asshole. It works. It's good. I don't know. All right. That's about it. That's what I wanted to say. I don't know what else to say. It makes me so upset. I don't even know how to end this video. Just consider what I said, please. And, Mom, if you're listening, you're the best. I don't know where you are right now, and I know my mom would be proud of me with what I've done with my life, and, yeah, Alright, thanks for listening. Bye.